Here is a look at the E-mini S&P Stock Index futures for Thursday, March the 3rd, 2011. Going into today, I had mentioned yesterday that the numbers that we were wanting to keep in mind, well, first of all, down in the lower part was 97 down here, and then around 1300 even. This is the profile from yesterday, this is the profile from today, and this is what occurred overnight. So you can see that overnight the market did not get down to our support. The next areas up that we had was around 14, and you can see that the market obviously broke above 14 overnight, and then the next area we had was 20 and then 24. So you can see that the market here in the overnight session probed just a little bit above that 20. The market then in the regular trading hours, which is the opening right here, opened right on 1320 and quickly moved above 24. Not by a lot. It kind of hovered there a little bit, slightly above and then back down below, giving it a good test and then continuing to move higher for the rest of the day. So our bullishness really got confirmed early in the regular trading hours, but we had a suspicion of it obviously at the close of the overnight session. So waking up this morning and seeing that the market had a nice rally up above 14 was really looking to see what it was going to do should it get beyond 20, and then obviously looking at 24 and then very bullish if it could hold above there, and obviously it did. So we're still using these two areas as potential support in around 24, and should it get down to perhaps around the 20 area, using that as support right now, and our resistance is up a little bit above 36, so about 36 there for resistance. So that's really what we're looking at as a potential for tomorrow's range. Possibly a bigger range. It could get down to here, down to the 20 and up to the 36 area. So that's really how we're seeing the market now, obviously with a buying preference. Here's the market profiles during the regular trading hours, and you can see how one day moved up, today moved up obviously quite a lot from yesterday. By the way, here is that big move off or sell-off that occurred on Tuesday, and we basically worked our way all the way back there. So here is our chart, including our software, and every blue arrow is an up arrow, which is a buy. So you can see that we had several buys here today. The only sell indication that we got was very late in the day off of that bar, and as you can see, it did come off. But our filter all day was green, so certainly had a preference, especially once the market had gone above 24. Here's our 24 here, so you can see how it, probed up a little bit above it, came back down in this time frame, but couldn't stay. And then once it had stayed up here for some time, that was really it, really proving its bullishness, and then continued to slope higher for the rest of the day. So the first trade here, you can see we did not get filled on it, just unfortunately missed it by a tick. That's our entry with that dashed blue line. Second trade was entered right here. It moved to 1.5 points almost immediately, so nice profit on that trade. Then we had these other two trades. Now the market never did get back to this guy here, but this one was entered early, and we had no reason to exit this trade until after it had come up here and come down a bit. So we actually have a nice profit on this, what turned out to be our second trade today. So we actually had two trades today. This one was very, very late in the day, and we really don't want to be a seller that late in the day with such a bullish green intraday filter. So that's what we had today. So we're looking still for potential support down there in the 24 to 26 area, maybe down to but anywhere in there is good. Certainly have a buying preference. Now, the one thing that we've got to keep in mind is tomorrow's employment situation numbers that'll be released at 8:30 in the morning Eastern Time. So we're going to want to, pay attention to that. Also at 10 o'clock are factory orders, and the market could move a little bit off of that. But certainly the big one is the employment situation numbers. So any questions or comments, please get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Always enjoy hearing your questions and comments. So thanks for taking the time to view the video, and we will see you again tomorrow.